Hey guys, it's Craig. I'm going to be showing you today how to field strip the Glock 19, this guy right here. Field stripping comes in handy when you're cleaning the weapon after firing it, if you've got a jam or various other reasons. First step today is going to be locking the slide back so you can visibly and physically check that there is no ammunition in the chamber and that we are A-OK to start field stripping this weapon. Okay, once you've completed that, if you have a magazine in it, remove it. I do not. You're going to release the slide. Okay, once you've done that, you know that there's no ammunition in the chamber. You're going to point it in a safe direction. Fire. Okay. The Glock 19 or none other of the Glocks will be able to be taken apart or field stripped without being discharged. And that is to ensure that nobody is harmed by accidental discharge while field stripping the weapon. Okay, the next step is starting the field strip, and that is you're going to do that by placing your thumb up here at the top, okay, and your fingers are going to go right on the slide here. So it's going to look just like that. All right. Then, using your thumb pushing down and your fingers pushing up, we're going to release the slide. Okay, and you'll see down here at the bottom, you can see the barrel poking out a little bit, and you'll be able to hear a little click, and that's letting you know that the slide has been released. You can then press down these buttons here. There's a button on each side of the slide. You're going to use your thumb and your forefinger to pull those down. Then you're going to release. They're going to come apart in two pieces. You've got your frame, you've got your slide. Okay, we're going to finish disassembling the gun by taking apart the slide. So we're going to put the frame aside for now. Okay, and in your slide here, we've got a few pieces, 3 to be exact. We've got your mainspring, your barrel, and of course your slide. First things first, we're going to take out the mainspring. Okay, you do that by pushing down on the top there, and it pops right out. And then you've got your barrel. You're going to pull it straight down. So show you that again. When it's locked in, you pull it down and then out. Okay, once you've done that, you've got it all taken apart. And one of the things to keep in mind here is that if you know anything about guns at all, how they work, and if you've got a general idea on how they would break down, this is going to be a piece of cake for you. The Glock is one of those guns that is just incredibly easy to work with. Okay, you won't have any problems with it. And now that you've got slide, barrel, mainspring, and your frame, you're going to go ahead and clean it down. This, you can use the microfiber cloth that comes with the Glock. You can also use some of those shop towels that you get at, like Walmart or a sporting goods store. You're going to get in the slide everywhere you see that the clumps in there, any of the gunshot residue, leftover dirt or grease or anything like that. You're going to clean all of that out. Be very, very, very thorough. We want to keep these guns lasting and running a long time. Okay, so once you've done that, I've already cleaned them out, so I'm gonna skip straight to lubing. Okay, I use this right here. This is a little motorcycle lubricant. Works very, very well. Some people prefer using like a motor oil, like a synthetic motor oil, which you certainly can do. When you think about it, motor oil is lubricating one of the most vicious machines on the planet. You know, that motor that you've got in your car. And so if it can do that, it can definitely handle your Glock. But for now, I'm going to use this motorcycle lubricant. And what I do, take a little Q-tip. Okay, and we're just going to dip it in that motorcycle lubricant. Get some of the excess off there. And what we're lubricating is any part that is metal on metal. Any part where there's metal on metal contact, we want to make sure it's lubed up. So that there's no excess friction, we don't cause any heat, and we don't cause any jamming. Okay, so you're going to go right along the slide there on both sides. Then here in the middle. And we're just going to get that, we're going to kind of apply it generously. We don't want to have a lot of excess, but we want to make sure that we get it everywhere and that there's not going to be any dry spots. Okay, so now we've got our slide is all lubed up. We're going to want to make sure that your barrel is cleaned off. We don't have any pieces on there. and if we need to, we can apply a little bit of lubricant to the top and bottom, and this is to ensure that when the barrel moves with the slide or against the slide, there's no excess friction, and that again doesn't cause any heat for us or anything like that. With the mainspring, some people lube this up pretty well, others don't. I put a little bit of lubrication on there, and that is to ensure that the spring is moving freely. That way you don't hear those squeaks and all of that. And once you've got that done, we're going to get a clean Q-tip. You want to make sure that you don't keep using the same dirty thing over and over and over again, because then we're just reapplying some dirty lubricant to the metal here. And we're just going to finish up. We've got a few pieces here. We've got metal. Anywhere you see this metal, we're going to lubricate that. Okay, so we're going to get a little lubricant on our Q-tip. We're just going to apply it here, here, up top. And again, we're just going for any place where there's metal on metal rubbing and where there will be metal on metal friction. Alright, and once we've got that done, we are A-OK to start putting this bad boy back together. Okay, so we're going to start off with our slide here. Okay, we're going to get our mainspring, and you'll see we've got this little hole right here. That is where that top knob on the mainspring is going to go. Okay, it lines up just like so. And actually, I guess it would help if we put our barrel in first, right? Sorry about that. So barrel goes right in, and then it latches up. Okay, you'll feel it latch. You know it's secure when it doesn't move or anything like that. Okay, then our mainspring goes right in like so, and you just kind of push it down, and it clips onto the barrel there. Okay, and it's not going to move at all, and it'll be locked and secured in there. Okay, now we've got the slide assembly. It's all together. We've got our frame. Okay, we're going to line it up. Your rear sights obviously are going to go toward the rear, and you've got frame on frame right here. You've got this railing. You're going to make sure that's lined up. Okay, once that's on, there's not really much to it. You don't have to press any buttons. You don't have to do anything there. It just slides back. Okay, and once you've got that, you're going to move it back and forth a couple times. You want to make sure that everything's in there, everything is secure, nothing sounds loose or anything like that. And then pull it back. You're going to visually check, make sure that everything is A-OK. And now you can kind of see this is the mainspring. You can see where we've lubed it up a little bit. We've got the barrel here, and obviously the slide assembly is ready to rock and roll now. So now that you're done, you can put your magazine in, and at this point you would be fire ready. You could go out right now and shoot. So as you can see, it's fairly quick. I mean, we took a little bit of extra time because we're showing you how to do it, but in a real world scenario, you can do this very, very quickly. If you need to, get in there, you know, and clean it out, make sure that everything is working properly. You just slide that back in, and now you're ready to go again. If you've got a jam or anything, it's very quick, very easy to take apart. All right, and that is the Glock 19, fully disassembled, field stripped, and now we're back and ready to rock and roll. All right, thanks guys. We'll get with you later.